podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.
PNR.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
From single-screen mom and pops and community art houses to hot repertory venues and downtown palaces, right on through to the neighborhood multiplexes and megaplexes in 2D, 3D, 4D, giant screen and IMAX, and everything in between. From the biggest metropolis to small-town America, this is your guide to all the new films opening this weekend throughout the U.S. From Subject Cinema and eCinemaOne.com, this is 3 Minute Weekend. I'm TC Kirkham. It's Friday, February 8th, 2019. Here's what's happening this weekend. Opening in wide release, action thriller Cold Pursuit, starring Liam Neeson, Laura Dern, Michael Richardson, and Michael Eklund. Rated R. Animated comedy adventure The Lego Movie 2, the second part, starring the voices of Chris Pratt, Elizabeth Banks, Will Arnett, Tiffany Haddish, Stephanie Beatrice, Alison Brie, and Nick Offerman. Rated PG. Horror thriller The Prodigy, starring Taylor Schilling, Brittany Allen, Jackson Robert Scott, and Colm Feore. Rated R. And gender-flipped comedy remake What Men Want, starring Taraji P. Henson, Josh Brenner, Kellen Lutz, Kristen Ledlow, and Tracy Morgan. Rated R. A special limited release of note this week, the 2018 Oscar-nominated shorts. There are 3 separate programs, one for narrative, one for documentary, and one for animation. These programs may also be available on your local cable or satellite on-demand viewing service. Opening in limited release this weekend, action thriller A Violent Man, not rated. Horror film The Amityville Murders, starring John Robinson, Chelsea Ricketts, Diane Franklin, Paul Ben Victor, Noah Brenner, and Zane Austen. Rated R. Documentary Among Wolves, not rated. Thriller Beneath the Leaves, starring Doug Jones, Christopher Polaha, and Mira Sorvino. Not rated. The latest installment in the Cities of Love franchise, romance anthology Berlin, I Love You, starring Keira Knightley, Helen Mirren, Luke Wilson, Jem Sturgis, Mickey Rourke, Jenna Dewan, Hayden Panettiere, Diego Luna, and Charlotte LeBon. Rated R. Crime thriller Chokehold, starring Casper Van Dien, Lachlan Monroe, and Kip Pardue. Not rated. Hindi thriller Darkness Visible. Rated R. Romantic comedy The Divorce Party, starring Thomas Cockerell, Matilda Anna Ingrid Lutz, and Claire Holt. Not rated. Spanish mystery thriller Everybody Knows, starring Penelope Cruz, Javier Bardem, Ricardo Darin, and Eduard Fernandez. Rated R. Christian drag queens step into the spotlight in the documentary The Gospel of Eureka. Not rated. Comedy The Idea of Manhood, starring Jeremy Kushner, Carl Burry, Elizabeth Masucci, and Meg McCrossan. Not rated. Chinese drama Integrity. Not rated. UK historical horror film The Isle, starring Coneth Hill, Alex Haskell, Tori Butler Hart, and Alex Wilton Regan. Not rated. Critically loved musical horror biopic Lords of Chaos, starring Rory Culkin, Jack Kilmer, Emery Cohen, Sky Ferreira, and Anthony De La Torre. Rated R. Critically loved adventure drama The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then Bigfoot, starring Sam Elliott, Aidan Turner, Ron Livingston, Eller Coltrane, and Caitlin Fitzgerald. Not rated. Chinese family animated holiday film Peppa Celebrates Chinese New Year. Not rated. Horror film St. Agatha. Not rated. Drama To Dust, starring Geza Roeg, Matthew Broderick, and Sammy Voigt. Not rated. Romance Under the Eiffel Tower, starring Matt Walsh, Judith Godrèche, Reed Scott, Michaela Watkins, and Dylan Jalula. Not rated. Drama Untogether, starring Alice Eve, Jamie Dornan, Ben Mendelsohn, Jennifer Grey, Billy Crystal, Scott Kahn, and Lola Kirk. Rated R. And Chinese sci-fi epic The Wandering Earth. Not rated.
And now for the fine print.
Please remember that titles included each week are the official scheduled release dates from studios and distributors and may be subject to change. Also, please note that indies spread slowly across the country. Some receive a very limited release, and there is no guarantee that they will reach your local cinema for several weeks, if at all. Be sure to check your local listings for more on each film and their availability in your area, along with their possible availability on your favorite on-demand service, both online and from your local cable or satellite service. Join us each Tuesday for the lowdown on what's hitting home video on DVD, Blu-ray, on-demand, Netflix, and Amazon Prime. Check out Tuesday Digidex every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time from Subject Cinema and eCinemaOne.com. And please remember to check out PNR Networks' premier weekly film podcast, Subject Cinema, with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. Now in its second decade, it's full of reviews, news, commentary, and a whole bunch of laughs. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and SubjectCinema.com. PNR Network shows and sites depend on our readers and listeners to prosper. Please consider joining our Patreon campaign. Your generous recurring monthly support will help us to make our current shows and websites bigger and better for you. So become a Patreon supporter, click on the Patreon button on any PNR Networks website, or go directly for all the scoop. We're at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's what's hitting theaters across the USA this weekend, courtesy of your new release newsleader, 3-Minute Weekend. Don't forget to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases as soon as the show goes online. You can subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and many other popular podcast sites, and also through your favorite podcatcher of choice. For 3-Minute Weekend, I'm TC Kirkham, and as always, I'll see you at the movies this weekend.
In a world where podcasts already seem to address every imaginable subject, one man broke new ground with a seemingly random obsession about exploding helicopters in movies. He was a podcaster on the edge, a maverick broadcaster who played by his own rules. Now, he has a last chance to talk about the strange way helicopters explode in film. Exploding Helicopter, available on iTunes and Podomatic now. Think you know about chopper fireballs? Think again.
It's absolutely apptacular. The Subject Cinema Android app. Everything you need to be a rabid Subject Cinema fan. Subject Cinema, 3-Minute Weekend, Tuesday Digidex, and Front Row 5 and 10. All right at your fingertips and available instantly. Plus, email and voicemail links, Facebook and Twitter hookups, Patreon support specials, and more is coming real soon. Don't just listen, app it. The all-in-one Subject Cinema podcast app. Android version available now at Google Play or on PNR Network websites. Amazon and iPhone apps coming soon. Don't delay. Download today.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.